gang or don't bang, you know who it is and what it is. It's your boy C Greasy, and I'm here with
Samantha Inoue Harte.
Leraldo Anzaldua.
I got a legend in the game here in the flesh. Come on now. Y'all know I only interview the best ever. How did you hear about this convention, and what would you rate it 1 through 10?
Oh, snap. Well, I've known about the convention for many years. I was here a guest many years ago in a galaxy far, far away. But this is my second time as a guest, and I normally go to Dragon Con, but the con chair contacted me and they were like, "Can you please come?" And I was like, "Yes!" Yeah. So came out here, and yeah, I'd say I'd rank San Japan as up there as like my top Texas convention.
Well, look, you came to the best state in America, you know what I'm saying? You made the right decision to come to San Japan over Dragon Con. So, no disrespect to Dragon Con, you know what I'm saying? I do got that in the works in the future, but Texas is where it's at.
Oh, man, this convention is hitting it pretty hard, man. This is a good 10 solid. Like, staff is good, folks are good, like, all the guests that have been here, they've been really cool. It's been all right. I actually found out about it through some other guests that are here. They run other cons, they do guest relations at other cons, they're guests at other cons, so, they know the game, so they invited me too.
So, in terms of, voice acting and what you do, what are the pros and cons? Enlighten us on that.
Ooh, okay, so, as a voice actor, I mean, the pros is that, I get to be paid to scream into a microphone, and that's always fun. Seeing toys of characters that I voice, that's always fun.
So one of the pros that I enjoy the most out of this is like getting to meet the fans directly, but not having so big of a profile. Like since it's just a voice and not a face. Not too many know you in the street, but once they know your content, they're really dedicated. So that's one of the biggest things about voice acting. Another pro for this is you can go to work in your pajamas, man. It's in a sound booth. It doesn't matter what you look like. Whatever you come in, you sound good, and that's all it is.
The not fun thing is when people show up at my doorstep that I have no idea who they are, and they're like, "Hi, I'm your friend. Can you hang out with me?" And I'm like, "It's 3 a.m. I don't think this is appropriate."
A con to this is that it's not as high of a profile like a movie actor or a TV actor. So it takes some work. People have to know your content to know who you are. And if they don't know that, it's a little harder to engage. They have to dig a little bit deeper in the shows that you're doing. And again, if it's not a genre that they go for, then it's harder to kind of engage.
I actually got noticed. I went to Victoria's Secret to go get underwear. And I was getting fitted, and the lady inside of the fitting room recognized me, and she was like, "I loved you in Final Fantasy Unlimited. You were amazing." And I was like, this is not the most appropriate place for that, because I'm kind of braless right now. Yeah, so yeah, don't do that. Please don't. That is one of the cons of being a voice actor.
So overall, doing this job, do it more so for the love of it and not for the fame?
Correct. Yeah, man. History goes way back with the anime, and it's like being a nerd growing up, it still hits me really close.
Who was your favorite character that you voice acted, and what was your favorite anime that you worked on?
I took a pay cut. I was offered the role of I in Final Fantasy Unlimited. I didn't know what the show was called at the time because a lot of times when you get cast and stuff, you don't know what it is that you're auditioning for. And so the director was like, "I've got this really cute girl character. You'd be perfect in it." And I was like, "Okay, great." I walk into the studio and I'm getting ready to record, and I see this bright, big yellow bird character. And I was like, "Is that a Chocobo?" They were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Is this Final Fantasy?" "Yeah." "Can I be that?" And they were like, "No." So I was like, "No, I really want to be the bird." And they were like, "Well, if you're the bird, that's a pay cut. Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." So they gave away my girl character, I character, and I became the Chocobo. And that was like me being a fangirl. Yeah. And so I was like, "Oh my God!" So now I get to do Chocobo stuff all the time.
And I got two. All right. So first one is Takashi Komuro from High School of the Dead, right? They only had one season. The creator actually passed away afterwards, so they didn't make any more. But because of that, it kind of went down in history. It's one of the greatest that I've ever worked on. So it's really fun. It's a zombie genre. It's got a lot of fan service, which is fun if you like it. But it's a really great story underneath. That's my favorite.
So that was my favorite character that I've been able to voice in. Favorite anime that I've gotten to work on. I mean, I'm kind of biased because like the first anime that I got to like work on in terms of development was Afro Samurai.
Hey, okay.
So that was like when I started working with Gonzo. You know, it's like we were developing some stuff for it, and it kind of started off with, hey, can you look at the script, and hey, can you fix this? And I was like, yes, all of it. and so yeah, you know, it's like as far as Afro, like some of the things that was never really kind of like translated in terms of what Afro is supposed to represent. Here it kind of like flew over everybody's head. Like you look at Afro Samurai, you've got a character who has no magical powers. He's just really fast, right? And he does all of his natural abilities. All of the bad guys are cybernetically enhanced. So he's the symbol for nature.
Okay.
If you watch the anime and you look at the original comic, Afro actually has green tinged hair, and it's not very pronounced in the anime, but every pose that he does is like a bonsai tree. So it's like his posture is very, very bonsai. So that kind of adds to the nature versus science.
Okay.
And so like stuff like that when developing characters is very intriguing to me.
Yeah.
And he's kind of been my favorite, and as the years have gone by, it's never changed ever. So whenever I see a cosplayer of Afro, I'm just like, ah! So yeah. Oh, yeah, hello.
Well, there we go. We know some more K, you know what I'm saying, about Afro Samurai. Especially, I didn't even know that. So that's interesting. I like that.
But my second is, the guy's name is Ken Washio. He does the show Gatchaman, right? So I played that lead character, and that was the first big one that I ever got. Yeah. It paid my rent for 2 years. We did 105 episodes. It used to be out in the 80s and 90s as a show called Battle of the Planets and G-Force. Both of those were running right around the same time, with the radio announcer Casey Kasem as the main guy. And then we took over the property, we redubbed it, remastered it, and did 105 episodes. Yeah, man.
Okay, some good knowledge that I did not know.
Yeah, man.
I like that. All right, so last but not least, man.
Right.
If there was a universal threat and you had to pick one universe to save your soul, think about it, man.
Okay.
We got Marvel and DC. Who you rocking with and why?
Dude, DC is better than Marvel as far as content goes. Their story is a little more human. Right, like with Batman, like with a bunch of the different heroes, they go through a lot bigger struggles that their powers can't help. So because of that, their work gets a lot more gritty, and they hit a lot harder into like human nature.
DC Comics, because they pay my bills.
Okay, only for that reason. Other than that, it is Marvel gang or don't bang. DC for the little boys. Stop playing with us, you know what I'm saying?
So I really enjoy DC titles a lot more than I do Marvel.
Okay, so some people love second place because on this channel it's Marvel gang or don't bang, DC for the little boys. Stop playing with us, you know what I'm talking about? You want to be a man, you come to the best side in the game. Marvel gang, you feel me? You know, we don't mess with them. You know what I'm saying? I know you didn't know that, but I'm letting you know that right now. If you want to be on the best side, you know what I'm saying? It's Marvel gang. DC always second place, Marvel number one.
Oh, don't say that! I'm the voice of the mighty Isis. I'm Black Adam's wife.
You'll be all right.
I wish you could turn the camera around so that way you could see that reaction. The cameraman just went like this. And I actually got to drag him. He's the wizard Shazam. So it's DC Comics all the way.
It's all right, man. Some people just like to be second place, you know what I'm talking about? What you gonna do if Dr. Doom come through? Dude, who's y'all's answer?
Well, if that's the universe, then if that's the universe, ain't no Dr. Doom in, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying, we got hitters coming through. Well, we got X-Men coming through.
I get it, man. I get it. But you got Lobo, you got Superman, like you got all those greats that they just don't quit. So
It's all good, man. We got the living tribunal for that. You know what I'm talking about? We got answers, but definitely thank you for this opportunity, man. I appreciate doing this interview with you. I would like my fans to be yours and vice versa. So whatever social medias you got, lay it out on the platform.
yeah, man. Find me on Insta on the Shangri-La 36. Shangri-La 36 on Facebook, Insta, Twitter, all that stuff. Find me.
Well, look, thank you for this amazing opportunity, for real. I definitely enjoyed this interview. Last but not least, I want my people, my followers, to be yours and vice versa. So whatever social medias you got, lay it out on the platform.
Oh, I'm weird about social media. I only have the Book of Faces. I'm weird like that. But you can find me. I swear, I'm there. I go to conventions a lot. So yeah, if you go on Facebook, you can find Samantha Inoue Harte, and I'll be there. I'm normally posting about cats. I mean, if you like cats.
All right, y'all heard it here first. Greasy gang or don't bang.